Hey, thanks for clicking in. Nuke's still out here at Rice with one of the main guys that made this happen. Because how many damn batters did you throw to today?
Man, I had to throw at least 40 batters nonstop. I feel like I thought I was gonna get tired there for a second, but arm held up for a little bit. I got one of these now, so figure I can
Look at that, the freeze
use
sleeve.
my freeze sleeve right now.
There we go.
Hey, $65 might be the best investment of my day today. So
That's right, and you got Nuke discount. Hey, but tell people a little bit. We got some celebrities that came out here today, Phil BP. Give a little bit of background on yourself.
My name's Cory Aldridge. I was drafted at 17 by the Braves, so I really appreciate this kind of this get together here, this showcase. Heads up, we got a ball coming
At you.
But things like this is where it happens, guys. You know, the showcases, especially when you're ready to get signed or drafted and things like that. You come out here, you show your best. I think it's awesome watching these guys compete.
Now, for the position players, when they're out there taking swings, what's some of the, because you were, an outfielder?
I was an outfielder.
What's some of the best advice in a showcase when they're standing up? Now, you're the one delivering the pitch, right? But what can you say to the batters to make them get the most out of their time here at this showcase?
My biggest thing when I have the hitters, I deal with scouts and stuff all the time, so I kind of have an inside, but I try to tell the guys to use the whole field. The one thing that most of these young guys try to do is they want to get to where they're trying to jerk and pull balls and try to hit homers. And that's great and all, especially if you got big power, but most of these scouts want to see, can you use the whole field? Can you, take a low pitch to right field?
Right.
Can you, just basically using the whole field, being a hitter, most of the guys know if you have power. That's not something you need to have to prove. But if you can show that you can work the ball to right, left field, and center, be under control, even going as far as just telling the coach, hey, maybe slow down a little bit, you're going too fast, that makes you look professional. They want to see bat control and things like that. Like, anybody can go jerk and pull balls down the line. But for a guy like me, when I'm watching these guys, that's what I want to see is bat control, having just control of the barrel, knowing where the barrel is, and having some body control. And that's the biggest thing for me as far as offensively.
So it's not super out of line to have maybe a batter say, hey, could you just give me a little bit more miles per hour on it, or is that stretching over the line?
I think that's awesome. My biggest thing when it comes to the batting practice thrower, kind of like me, everybody has a rhythm. But as a hitter, you have a rhythm too. To me, your rhythm is more important than the BP thrower. So if I can get that BP thrower to maybe slow his rhythm down so I can make sure that I'm getting set and things like that, that's the big thing, especially for those guys back there, the scouts that are watching, especially when you go to pro scouts. Little things like that kind of set you above everybody else because you actually do have a routine or you have a clue of what you're trying to do. Because some guys just get in there and just swing and swing and swing and swing. And to me, that's okay. If you're controlling the bat, that's fine. But just make sure that you're in your own rhythm, that you're in control of your at-bats or your batting practice session.
Now, being in control of your own destiny, now before you went to pro ball, where were you in college?
I got drafted at 17. I came out of high school from Abilene, Texas. So
how was that, sitting down with all these older guys and that's a big thing that some parents, if they're sending their kids to JUCO and they can get drafted every year, you got to think about that as a youngster stepping into pro ball. Pros and cons, maybe?
For me, there's pros and cons. I'll use my example. Nowadays, I don't have a problem either or going to college or high school because there's so much more information. For me, I know I went to the big leagues early as a 20, 21-year-old kid. I can honestly say that I wasn't mentally ready there, but I had a group of guys around me, the Greg Maddixes, the John Smoltz, the Chipper Joneses, that helped me out mentally.
Cradled you a little bit mentally?
Yeah, Maddix was my guy for some reason. Like, he was like every day, hey, Cory.
That's awesome.
He taught me how to throw, but those things were important to me. The cons are kind of the mental aspect of especially guys that get drafted high. You're getting a lot of money. You're getting in the limelight nowadays with the social media.
What's the first car you got?
Did
you get a special one on the first one?
I got a Nissan Pathfinder. Nothing super special, but at the time in '97 it was pretty nice.
Oh yeah.
Now it's a little different, but now it's like guys, the Range Rovers and stuff. But my parents kind of took hold of the money a little bit.
Yeah.
So I didn't do anything stupid.
Good family.
But that's the big thing is learn how to, the kids nowadays, I'm like, learn how to control the money. Learn how to understand that you're going to gain friends that really aren't your friends. Even at this age right now, there's kids that I know on our team in Mizuno that they're really good at baseball. And they're getting friends now that they normally wouldn't get because they are good at baseball and they're going to showcases. So like I tell our guys all the time, sometimes you have to learn on the elevator up, you got to listen people off.
Yes.
And if you can learn to do that and understand and keep a small circle, that the guys that are not mad at you because you're going to go work out instead of going out, or you're going to go drink, I'm going to go hit in the cage. Those are friends you want that can understand that.
Yeah.
The guys that are bagging on you because you don't want to hang out with us anymore. Because I had that issue. I had friends of mine like, hey, let's go here, let's go buy this. I'm like, you don't have any money. I got the money.
That's right.
And you have to be able to kind of discern those things. But
hey, let me ask you this: in spring training, I was with the Orioles back in '88 through '92. we actually had the FBI come in and warn us about some of the friends that are coming to you in spring training. I mean, tell a little bit about that.
Shoot, in spring training, you have those guys. You have the guys that talk about the entourage that some guys keep. You know, you have guys that come to locker rooms that are bringing in, whether it be paraphernalia. You know, there's
gamblers. You got gamblers.
There's a lot of predators out there. So Major League Baseball does do a good job of that. They usually give you a card with numbers on the back, whether it's domestic violence, drugs, you know, the cops, you know, whatever it is, to keep these players kind of in line. At least they know they have some type of security outside the game, because there are a lot of predators. I mean, whether it's women, men, even young kids, whatever else it is, there's moms, you know, pushing their young girls on these players. It's dangerous.
And it doesn't have to be in pro ball.
No, it happens. The first time I saw was in Double-A, and I've seen it in college too.
Yeah.
I actually saw it not long ago. There was, you know, at a track meet, there's a guy that I know that has one of the #1 hurdling times in the nation, and people are pushing their daughters and stuff on this guy. So you have to understand that there are predators out there. There's people that want to be in your spot, and there's also guys that want to pull you down from your spot.
That's right. That's right. Well, hey, you know, I mean, it's a rainbow, and everything underneath there's that pot of gold.
Yes.
There's a lot of rain out there that comes before that rainbow comes. Hey, some good words from my man.
Thank you very much.
Hey, now if they want to get a hold of you anywhere down the road, what's the best way to get a hold of you? You got an email?
I use a lot of Instagram and Twitter. My Twitter handle is Aldridge32, ALDRIDGE 32, and my Instagram is just Cory Aldridge, CORYALDRIDGE. I do a lot of hitting stuff on there with my guys. I have some pro guys from 7 years old to pro. So I put a lot of tips out there, so please check me out. You can probably learn something.
Yeah, of course. Okay. And the one thing I want to check out, just do me a favor. Let me see that gun, baby.
I do a lot of nutritional stuff, too, on there, so you'll learn a lot of that kind of stuff, too.
Outstanding. Hey, good words of wisdom, guys. Thanks again.
Thank you.
I want you guys to tune into him. I tell you, I like talking with him. He don't follow me all the way out here because we don't do another one sometime soon. But, guys, hey, Nuke out. We enjoyed it. And stay tuned for all this week. We're going to be going over everything that we did at the Mizuno camp, talking to the college coaches, this and that. So thanks a bunch, guys. Be good.